tough to know quite how my feelings are this evening. On the one hand, that you feel really enthused by the support that the charity gives to families that really, really need it, and police officers who maybe have fallen out of the service because of either mental or physical trauma that they've encountered during the service. But also massive frustration because this report has actually been produced and it's come up with absolutely devastating facts and figures. I'm kind of frustrated on an evening like this evening because there's so much work to do and our police force needs support. They're getting it from the charity, it's about time they got it from the country. And I'm not surprised by the strength of things. These are people who have either lost loved ones or have loved ones who are now so ill they can't look after themselves. They're police officers who love their job but haven't actually been able to get the mental health support that they needed. There's new initiatives now to suggest that police officers should identify themselves as having PTSD, for example. Except they won't. The police officers I know won't. Because if they do, they get taken off of active duty and put onto a desk job to help them. Except that the police officers I know who have PTSD, the only time they feel human is when they're actually doing their job. They can't sleep at night, they're having difficulty actually operating in their relationships and doing normal things because of the trauma they've had. The last thing they want is to actually then admit it and get taken off the work that they do. So until we actually get genuinely real and understand the difficulties that our police forces are going through, understand the stresses and strains that our police officers are going through, I don't think tonight is like a combination of like really amazed and proud with what the charity does, but really frustrated as well that our police force finds itself in the situation it's in now. It's important that the police service makes an issue of the state of their officers so that people can see how near to the brink we are. Because 70% of us go through our lives not really thinking about it because everything's fine. When did a police officer last come up and knock on your door and say, by the way, no one in your family has suffered a crime in the last 5 years, congratulations. They don't do that kind of thing. They only turn up when something's gone wrong. They are the line between good and bad. They are the protection line. And in this country, we take it for granted. And it's high time we didn't, because I tell you what, we're getting damn close to not having it and them not being able to hold that line any longer. And unless they get the support they need, we're going to be in deep trouble. But seriously, it's about time we actually got real about this. And I now challenge every newspaper editor in the country to read this and write an article about it, and we'll see how many do.